and welcome to a special edition of the Closed Fist. Right here I have Empire State Wrestling's heavyweight champion Kevin Bennett. Man, I gotta tell you, I was there the night.
Yeah.
You whole hogged everything. Elio DiPaolo Cup Battle Royal and the heavyweight championship. Start with part one. Tell us about the Elio DiPaolo Battle Royal. Your thoughts going into it.
Well, it was pretty crazy, man. I mean, I was in there with, a bunch of really talented guys. So, right there, it's just like, it's a really cool feeling because, I'm in the ring with like a whole bunch of guys that, are known for being like so talented. So it's just like, in my head, I'm like, all right, cool. Like I deserve to be here. I'm the man. Let's get work done, So it's like, I was in there with Sean Carr, Kevin Blackwood. We had Bill Collier. We had Matt Seidel, Evan Bourne. You know what I mean? So guys like that, you're getting in the ring with. It's like it's a really crazy mindset, So I just pretty much got into gear, and then I did my thing, and like what we did, man. Like
there it is.
We won the match, and then we got to cash in for the big belt here.
Now, when they handed you the Elio DiPaolo Cup, and you were actually holding that trophy in your hands, what was going through your mind at that point?
I'm just like, this is what I wanted to do. As a little kid, I used to come here with Oliver Street Express. We used to sit like front row. We were just always like, one day we're gonna be in there.
Right.
One day we're gonna hold championships. We're gonna do the whole nine. We're gonna be the best wrestlers that ESW's ever seen. So it's like, as soon as I got that trophy, like, it just kind of, like, you just see like your childhood like kind of like flash, in your head. So it's just like, I'm like, wow, this is a stepping stone to get, like what I've always dreamt about having, which is the big belt right here. You know what I mean? So it's like, It's crazy even just like holding it. You know what I mean? Like, ESW is part of my heart, and like, I'm just living the dream, man. So
hey, man, well, and that's a good point, and that's a good thing because when you win the Elio DiPaolo Cup, like you said, you had a chance to cash in.
Exactly, yeah.
That must have been like a whirlwind night for you,
dude. It was crazy, and it just like went by like the flash of a blink of an eye, and as soon as my music hit, and I knew that I was gonna go out there, and I was gonna cash this in. Gonna hit that big second rope cutter on RJ City and hit that 1, 2, 3. You saw you said that you were out there doing the commentary, so it was just like I've envisioned it, years and years back, like how it would feel to actually win it, like in that very moment, and I knew that as soon as it was going to happen, like, it just waterworks were going to just come out. You know what I mean? Like, and I hate to be like, I don't want to be that guy like, oh, like, you're a bitch, you're crying or whatever. Like, but it's like, that's how much wrestling has meant to me, so it's like, finally for that to happen, like, I knew, just telling myself, I'm like, dude, there's going to be so much emotion, my family is going to be there. Everybody knows, like, how long and, like, how much hard work I've put into it, to actually get to this point. So it's like, it's almost like a feeling of relief, just like, man, we got it done, you know? So it's like, I just cried my eyes out. So that's how it was.
Well, you know what, and before we started talking, you've been wrestling since you were 16.
Yeah. I started training when I was like 13, 14. Because, all right, not many people know it, but my parents bought me a wrestling ring when I was 13.
Come on.
Yes. And only because my trampoline broke. Because me and my friends used to wrestle, you know what I mean? Like, we don't condone this to young guys, but that's what we used to do. We wanted to be wrestlers, so we wrestled each other on a trampoline. And it broke one day. And then I did some internet searching, and I was just saying it to my parents, like not like, please buy me a wrestling ring. I was like, hey, there's a wrestling ring on the internet for like $1,000 or something, and they're like, all right, we're gonna get it for you. They must have known that this is what I wanted to do, so they legit bought me a wrestling ring. And like, dude, I've been in that thing since I was like 13, and I haven't left. So
now, you said that you had your first match at 16.
First match at 16 years old. I couldn't wrestle here yet because legally you have to be 18.
Right.
So, yeah, 16 years old. It was in New Jersey.
Of all places, but yes.
I was in a tag match. It was me and Danny Danger. Danny Danger is the guy that pretty much showed me the basics at such a young age. So he hooked me up with that match. So shout out to Danny Danger there. I was me and him versus the Saints of Lodi. It was an outdoor show, a bunch of people, crazy feeling. So, yeah, I remember it. So
Nice.
Yeah,
Now, if you had to pinpoint like the guy that you grew up watching on TV that said, you know what, I want to be that guy.
yeah.
Who was that?
All right. Well, when I first started, Jeff Hardy was the guy that really caught my attention, and that's just got to be because he was just different, like unique dude, just all around like charismatic, and obviously just he was nuts, you know, like he was doing crazy shit. Are we allowed to swear on this?
On this network, you can't go for it. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, some crazy stuff, man. Like, you know, off ladders, doing flips. Like, I just thought that was just over the top. So I mean, Jeff Hardy was there, and then as the years progressed, as far as like being invested into like a character and like a personality, like Edge was my guy. I loved Edge.
Yeah.
So like like I believed in that guy. Like I loved him so much to the point that I really hated him because I believed in him so much. Like I remember him and John Cena, like they were like, you know, going through this super heated rivalry, and like I loved Edge, but I was just like deep down like, man, like, oh, I really want Cena to win, you know. So it's like Edge really helped me there, like, and there's a whole bunch of other guys that you know.
Right.
But yeah, Jeff Hardy first, Edge.
All right.
So, yeah.
Hey man, well I'll tell you what, look out for this kid.
The remix of pro wrestling, Kevin Bennett, ESW champ. We're here. Finally, we're here, man. We did it.